Alright guys, welcome back to more Mario Kart Double Dash for the Nintendo GameCube on a Slice of Gaming on the only Python 4, and this game is brought to you by GameAnyone.com. So we're going to continue with the 50cc, and we are going to play as some medium weights this time. Maybe let's go with the ladies, shall we? Princess Peach and Princess Daisy in the pink cart stagecoach looking thing, and we're going to go into the Flower Cup, which actually has one of the ladies' courses in there. We've got suddenly she's got a boat. Since when did Daisy have a boat? And I'll be showing off their special item as well as what exactly a medium weight is all about. Basically, the medium weights are pretty much well-rounded, well-average class. And and if you accelerate too much at the beginning, you will spin out. So you want to time your pressing of the A button. If you can also get a rocket boost at the beginning. So there is the special right off the whip here. Princess Peach and Princess Daisy special is pretty useful. The only downside is that you only get it while you're between 5th and 8th place. And it works like a barrier. So anything you touch, you will pick up and then you will use as an item. So anything that you'll run into, including Koopas, bananas, I think also item boxes as well. The only thing that won't pick up is the blue turtle shell, for obvious reasons. The only way you can avoid the blue spiny shell is if you are invisible with star power. And I can't remember if the ghost power is in this game or not. Also, on this course here on Mushroom Bridge, you want to watch out for the bomb cars. If you run into one, they will send you flying. So you want to be careful of that. And how did that miss these two? Oh, and there's little Mario's on the back. Reference to the first Mario game. And we'll see if I can run into something. And there's a P-Wing, reference to the third Mario game, which I'm sure we all remember me playing through. And there's also a mushroom cart on the field as well, too. That guy right there. So if you run into one, he will put a mushroom onto the track, and unfortunately I wasn't able to scoop that up. So put this item box down, and we'll see if we can run into something. So as I was mentioning, medium weights are just well-rounded carts. They don't really have any advantages or disadvantages, so they're pretty good carts. They're pretty good handling as well too. If you run into the caterpillar bus, you'll get knocked back and your character will fall off the back as well, whoever's in the back. And you'll slow down for a little bit. So try to avoid that if possible. I think the caterpillar bus stays the same size whether you're playing in two-player mode or not. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to run into something to show the effects of the barrier, but as you can see, we're not getting it. A, because we already have it. You can't get a special item once you're already either A, using it, or you already have it in your inventory. So say if the front player has the special item, then you can't get it with the back player. So you can't get it twice. Okay, so let's go to the next course. Mario Circuit. What Mario Kart game is not complete without a circuit devoted to the main character himself? Mario Circuit is in all Mario Kart games as well. There, we didn't slip out this time, but we didn't get a rocket boost. I'll master the timing and show it off when I can. I'm a little bit rusty at this game. I haven't played it in a while, so some tips and tricks may be a little bit new to me. If you run into the Chomp, this is the same in Luigi Circuit as well, you will get knocked back. Same effect as if you hit the Wiggler bus. If you notice, Peaches has a new hairstyle for this game. She's got her hair in a ponytail. Let's take care of this guy. Oh, see? If you fire a shell and it hits an item, it will block your trajectory, so they won't get hurt, they'll just kinda keep on driving. If you run into these Goombas, you'll spin out as Wario and Waluigi have just shown off for me. Okay, let's get out of here, you guys. There we go, finally we were able to hit him. Excuse me. Hope you don't mind me taking the lead. Whoa, that was close. Whoa, that was also close. Good shot, good shot. Nice try, but not quite good enough. If you go into the grass, you'll lose a bit of speed, but not as much as a heavyweight will. And also, if you pick a lighter weight character to go with a medium weight character, regardless of that you have a lightweight with you, you'll have to go into a medium cart. Pretty much the exact same reason as to why you can't have a heavyweight and a lightweight cart. Because they can't fit. Free mushroom, don't mind me taking that. And if you hit the piranha plant head, which I almost did back there, you'll also be knocked backwards as well. So there's quite a few things on the road that we now have to watch out for. And this course has quite a bit of tight turns. And this course might actually be a good chance for me to kind of explain the bit of drift boost I keep getting. Give a proper explanation, unlike my first part. So here comes a good turn. So as I'm going to turn to the right, hold the R button and go left, right, until you hit blue for the flames. And then let go of the R button, and you'll get a miniature boost. Switch for Peach in the back for this one. She'll end things off. And when your character's not holding an item in the back, you can press the item button, either the Y or the X button, and then you can honk the horn and they'll kind of do a little bit of a taunt. That's something I like to do just to be an annoyance. Each car will have a different horn and each character will do a different animation. And there we go, we got ourselves a rocket boost. Awesome. If you're able to get a rocket boost, we'll get quite a bit of a head start at the beginning. And this boat can be a little bit annoying, especially in later parts, and in 150 class. Especially for this part that's coming up here, not this. But the boat will also rock back and forth, meaning that the tables and the item boxes will move around once in a while. Right about here, you can go two ways in this place. You can go this way. You can fall down here, don't worry, you're not going to be trapped. It's a little bit of a detour, but you'll catch up right away after we go through the pipe. And I'll show you the other way when I get back around. You can hit these inner tubes. I don't think they really do much. They don't slow you down either. Just there for fun more than anything. So we got quite a bit of a lead over Wario and the Waluigi. But that's the nice thing about the 50 class. It just lets you practice your skills. It lets you practice and know what you're doing. In case you need to brake and back up, you can just press the B button and hold it down and you'll back up. So just in case you're stuck in a corner somewhere and you can't get out, you might just need to back out of that. No, the table! It almost pushed me into the bananas. So here's the other way you can go. You can stay on the road. You can stay on the upper path. This is the path that everyone else takes, so in order to avoid the items, you might want to take the pit, as I like to call it. Just gives you less mayhem, but just be warned that any item you put down there, it's going to be yours, so just be careful. You're going to be the only person that would run into that item. Let's get Daisy into the back. And this is where Daisy's kind of gotten her fame for being extremely annoying. Because every single time you switch to her, you get a nice little "Hi, I'm Daisy" every single time. It's like, thanks for telling us who you are. I mean, you've been in Mario Party games already. I think we know who you are. Some of you may not, but I don't think you need to introduce yourself every single time we switch. Is that really necessary? Apparently so. As she blows a kiss to the audience. Hi, I'm Daisy! Mwah! Yeah! And for some reason I just like to switch to the other character in the bag that I finished off with. I like to switch them up. It really doesn't matter. Okay, and on to the last course. Waluigi Stadium, that's right. If anybody has played Mario Kart 64, you might remember the stadium being named after Wario instead of Waluigi. Well, Wario's got a completely different course that we won't be seeing for quite a while, actually. And his course is the longest in the game that takes only 2 laps, just because it is quite the long one. And we've got some jumps in this. This is actually probably one of the most fun ones and also the most chaotic ones, especially in this part that's coming up here. We can shortcut through there if we had a mushroom, which we do. Excuse me. Hey, that wasn't very nice. Right here, this is where everyone kind of tends to lead their items, and also those piranha plants will come out and they can just stop you. You don't spin out like you do with the other piranha plants in Mario Circuit. You just run into them and you just slow down. And this is the most typical combo of items that you'll get in first place if you run into a double item block. You'll always get a banana and you'll always get a Koopa shell, or you'll always get a fake item box. I find that I get that combination the most while I'm sitting in first place. I always liked this course. And I think they brought this course into the DS version of Mario Kart as well. In Mario Kart Wii and Mario Kart DS, you could go into old retro courses and play them. So it would have courses from the GameCube, it would have courses from the N64 one, and of course, the most notorious one and probably the hardest one of them all, I'd say anyways, is the first Mario Kart game. That one was pretty difficult, I'd have to say, especially Rainbow Road. We'll get to that. I thought it was the last lap! I love that in Mario Kart, when you're just playing along, minding your own business. You're like, yep, I'm in first, I can stop racing now, and yet it's not even done yet. Avoid all that crap. Hey, that wasn't very nice. Yes, if you get struck by a lightning bolt, you will shrink, and you will lose speed as well as lose any items that you might have. So, it can be quite deadly, especially in the Nintendo 64 version. You could time it and make people fall down pits. The only way you can avoid getting hit by a lightning bolt is getting star power. And that's like a good combination to have, especially if you're in last place. So let's finish this course off. Who was in the back last time? I think Daisy was in the back, so we'll have Peach in the back. And of course, we get a straight 40 points. And we finish off the Flower Cup. Unfortunately, there's no way we can skip past the ceremony the first time around, but you can afterwards by just pressing the start button. So enter our name in, and we'll end things off here. So when I come back, we will do the next cup. So I'll see you later.